What is up, world? Welcome to Apocaflix Now, the movie hangout show from Apocaflix Movies. I am your host, Jacob Bartley, and this is the show where we just do whatever we want. We talk movie news, we play some fun movie games, do things like this, our movie fantasy drafts. But before we get to all that, I want to introduce you guys to the crew. We got Jake Berlin to my left from where I'm looking. We have Mr. Brian Avellino to my right, and we have Max Posner right here, and we also have Gio Ramos. What is up, guys?
What up, what up?
Woo Friday.
Yes, I'm exhausted. I had a long work week, but I'm glad the weekend's here. I got a cool new cup. I'm sure Brian would appreciate this.
Yes, I quite approve.
And I'm sure our regular viewer, Rachel, would appreciate that as well. It's a huge cup also. But yes, so today we are going to do a dream movie fantasy draft, and we'll get to that in a second. But before we do, just want to point you to our podcast channels. If you don't have time or you don't prefer listening to us on YouTube, you can go find us at Apocaflix Movies on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. And now that we're only doing Apocaflix Now, that is the only new show you're going to see on there for a little bit. But you can find all of our previous shows that we've done. If you've never listened to the Padawan podcast, go listen to every episode on there if you can. Check out the old Nerd Nation episodes and casting tables, which we might be doing some more casting tables in the future. We will see about that. And also,
the most popular one.
Subscribe.
Well, these are a little skewed because we're on so many different platforms, and this is just iTunes. But right now, the most popular one is a Nerd Nation episode of Venom sequel title is interesting and celebrating Endgame's 1 year anniversary.
Wow. Venom sequel title. It's a hitter.
It really does change. It changes on a daily basis. We don't get the dozens and hundreds of views that the popular people get. We live on video. That's where our main stuff gets. And these are all based off of like 5 to 8 listeners that's true. These episodes. So
I'm just curious which ones people are downloading. And I would not have picked that one. Goodness.
Yeah, so please subscribe to those if you can, and also comment and rate. That really helps us as well. And yeah, so we earlier this week on our first Tuesday episode, Brian was challenged to watch one of our favorite movies here at Apocaflix, at least from the OG crew. We love Edge of Tomorrow, the Emily Blunt Tom Cruise film. And Jake had a little something he wanted to share and preview for a tease leading up to Edge of Tomorrow. For those of you who are not familiar with the film or don't know much about it, we wanted to show a little teaser.
You forgot the sound.
Landing on that beach.
Is the sound not on?
No, it is. It's just a little low.
Yeah.
Got it.
In 5 minutes of landing on that beach. The invasion failed. We lose everything. Now I live the same day over and over.
You have to die until you change the outcome.
They know we're coming! Finish it! Edge of Tomorrow, rated PG-13, starts June 6th.
I'm so excited.
This might be so dope.
This might be the movie that I've been challenged to that I'm probably looking forward to the most.
Do you guys remember leading up to that movie? Like, a lot of people were just
marketing was terrible.
It's just another Tom Cruise like throwaway action movie, and we didn't know anything about the title, and the marketing was pretty bad. I remember they had some song in their marketing, and like before anybody saw it, no one was excited for it. And then it came out and everybody loved it. And you know what's funny? Now that I've seen the movie and I know it makes the trailer better because I know those scenes. So it makes the trailer better. But I feel like that teaser is one of the better marketing things they have for it.
Agreed. You know, it's funny about that. It says TV spot number 1. That's what it says.
Really?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. They renamed the movie, right?
No.
Or no?
No, that was in international markets, not American.
Yeah,
okay.
But so there was just a bunch of controversy with the title. So the book is titled something else, right? Is it Live, Die, Repeat?
Live, Die, Repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying they should have just named it that instead of Edge of Tomorrow.
100%.
Yeah, and If they ever do a sequel, just call it that.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
There
And
you go. Everyone agrees.
I definitely want to get into reading or listening to more novels that are movies that I love, and that's one I want to check out. I'm curious to see.
Or you can
what that
read
one's
Harry
all
Potter
about.
and the Cursed Child, like we've been trying to get you to read.
Brian, I need an audiobook, man. Get me.
It doesn't have an audiobook. And
Look,
it only it takes
gotta
like a day to read because it's literally a play script, and it's like, Ron, how are you? Hermione, I'm doing fine.
That's true.
It took me a day to read that whole book.
That is actually.
And I'm not a completely like speed reader.
That's a good point. I'll still wait for the audiobook. We got a Star Wars play audiobook with the Dooku one, but we can't get an audiobook for that. But yes,
True.
we are here to do the fantasy drafts. If you haven't seen some of our fantasy drafts, they're some of the best stuff we've ever done. We did a drafting a new Avengers team. We did a villains draft. What was the other one we did? There was another one, right?
Yeah, your Apocalypse to save the world.
Oh,
Yes.
Action Heroes.
Yes.
Action Heroes. Yeah.
To
So
save
this
the
will be our fourth draft, and this is something that we love doing. So basically, this one is just overall dream movie draft, and Jake has been putting this whole thing together. So he's going to tell you guys a little bit more about that before we get to the draft order.
Yeah, so essentially what we did is we came up with this the last time that we did a draft, actually. It came up randomly at the end of the show. And so what we did is we have 7 different categories. We have 5 different categories, but we're going to have 7 overall rounds. And we have, and I'll go ahead and throw the draft board up. We have directors, actors, actresses, composers, and genres. Now, you're probably wondering how we get the 7 from the 5. We are going to be drafting 2 from each, the actors and the actresses. And at the end of the draft, or during the draft, whichever you prefer, you're going to label which actress you want to be your lead, which one you want to be your supporting, which actor you want to be your lead, which one you want to be your supporting. There's no specific order you have to go in. You can draft in whichever order you want to. But we're just going to be crossing them off as we go along. And it's pretty fun. We each essentially gave 3 entries for each category, 6 for the actor categories. And so these are all of the names that were nominated. And so as we go along, you're probably going to see some names that aren't mentioned, and that's just because they weren't mentioned by us. This isn't a popularity contest or people that are the best at the game. These are the names that we nominated personally. And so it's a very unique and different list, especially something like with the genres. A lot of different type of genres are there and available for anybody to pick. And then at the end of the draft, once all of our selections are made, we are going to essentially just describe what our movie is, break it down, pitch it, if you will. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. Very different type of draft from what we usually do. But, we all have dream movies and actors that we want to work with certain directors that may never happen. And this is the possibility to let it happen. So here we go.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a blast. And can I take one guess? Did Keith submit Jay-Z as a composer?
No, Max did.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So, no, I asked because Jay-Z is Keith's favorite rapper of all time. So I was like, that must have been Keith. But the only thing I remember Jay-Z working on was the Great Gatsby soundtrack.
Yeah.
Which is what Max said.
Yep, that's what I called on. And he also did the 2K, 2K basketball game. He did the soundtrack for that.
Oh, well, that was a few years. That was a while ago, but I actually loved that one.
I'm more just thinking how a lot of great movies. I think back to Django Unchained that brought in 100 coffins and songs like that. You don't have to have a full-on composer to.
Yeah, he just working on the music for the movie. Keith, did you see that we have Jay-Z as a composer on here?
Interesting.
That's your number one pick, right? Just overall.
No. Jay-Z's not a beat maker. I don't know why. I don't know. I wonder who put that on there. That's interesting.
Max did. I disagree with it at first, but I let it slide.
So I look at it as he's going to work on the music for the movie with the composer like he did for Great Gatsby.
And some movies don't have scores. They just have soundtracks. And so...
that qualifies.
I would have gone with Pharrell Williams if you're gonna do that. That's
Some of the movies that I like the most, like, or at least trailers that really catch my eye, have big songs that come along with it, like some of the greater scenes. Like I think back to Pineapple Express, and I'll always remember the MIA song.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah.
that's right.
Sometimes songs can do it for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Well, Keith is in the house just in time to do the draft order, which I love finding out my spot in a draft, whether it's this or fantasy football, whatever. So how are we doing this? We're doing it just like we did. Or do you already have the order ready?
I already have the randomizer.
Before we get started, Keith, you know that your movie was what I got to be challenged with, right?
Oh no, I didn't have a chance to watch. No, really.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
All right.
So
great.
we're gonna do it on Tuesday, but I literally had an audible like scream yelp of excitement. So
All right,
yeah,
man. 2 in a row.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, draft order it is.
All right, so I randomized the draft, and this is the order that it has gone in. So please don't shoot at me just because you don't like your position.
If he gets first place again,
number 1 overall
He had
pick
second last time.
is to Mr. Gio Ramos.
Of course.
oh Lord, help us all.
Number 2 overall pick, Mr. Keith Barnes. Number 3 overall pick goes to myself. What was that for?
Like 3 is so great.
Number 4 overall pick goes to Brian Avellino.
My heart just keeps dropping.
Number 5 goes to Max Posner, and number 6 is Mr. Jacob Bartley.
All right. So I'm actually cool with this because I love the last position in a snake draft. I love that.
Yeah.
It should this shall be very interesting, boys.
Oh,
This
man,
shall be
I'm
very
nervous.
interesting. All right, well, let me go ahead and throw this up one more time for any new viewers that we do have. This is the draft board. There are a lot of names to choose from, and again, I'll run it down one more time. We will be picking 1 from the directors category, 2 from the actors, 2 from the actresses, 1 composer, and 1 genre. And then at any point during the draft, after maybe you have both of them, you claim which actor and actress are going to be your lead and which ones will be your supporting. And so there will be a total of 7 rounds in this draft. And so without any further ado, the clock is on, and Mr. Gio Ramos, the pick is yours.
Heath Ledger.
Wow!
All right.
Is someone going to do the crossing off?
Yep, doing it right
Brian's
now.
got the crossing off, and I am filling out the results.
Jake,
Yes, sir.
music.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna
My
say
bad.
too. I knew
It's right here. It's right here on my phone.
There we go. Thank you.
Keith needed the music to make his pick.
Yes. Okay.
Wow! Very loud.
Well, turn your computer down.
Yeah, well,
That's
No,
no, that's you.
That's good.
Adam Driver.
Whoa!
We're going actors. Okay.
Wow.
I'm worried about Jake's pick right here.
Denis Villeneuve.
Okay. Okay.
We're good.
Okay, you guys are going too fast for me to cross it off. Hold on. So wait, we have Adam Driver, Heath Ledger, and whatever his name is. Denis Villeneuve. Okay. I am going to go with
Jesus, Brian, come on.
I'm gonna take my genre first.
Oh
And
my God.
Yep.
Really?
And, yep. And I am going to take psychological thriller.
Wow.
You're the kind of person
You-
that can in the third round.
Effer. You knew a
Nope.
lot of people would want that too.
Yep. I can pick. Hey, you can make a
It's, a
shitter
good,
movie.
it's still a good pick. It's still a good
Yep.
pick. All right, is it my pick?
It is Max's pick.
Oh, okay, great. All right. Jake convinced me yesterday to go director. So give me the Coen Brothers.
There you go.
So, Jake, you're
Oh, wow.
scheming on the side. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh God, here we go.
Okay. Now we. All right, Gio, Jacob, Keith. We got
This
on
is
the side.
too easy. All right. First of all, give me James Mangold, the best director working.
James
in Hollywood
Mangold.
today.
Yes, I know. I knew he was going to.
And pair him with the best actor working today, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Best actor alive.
I said working today, in my opinion, because I think Daniel Day-Lewis is the best actor alive, but he's not working today.
So it's my pick. I'm going to kind of go. I'm not going to take a heavy hitter actor on this one. It might surprise some of you, but I'm taking someone that is well-rounded, much like the Coen Brothers. Every Coen Brothers movie is both serious and hilarious. So I think going with Jonah Hill is going to take me very far. I'm going to take Jonah Hill.
Nice. When I saw him that you submitted him, you must be a big Jonah Hill fan.
He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and I like people that have chips on their shoulder. They work hard.
I love Jonah Hill. He's been in a Coen Brothers movie, hasn't he?
Wolf of Wall Street was Tarantino, wasn't it?
No.
Yes.
Scorsese.
What was that movie? The one with Alden Ehrenreich in it. Was that a Coen Brothers movie?
Yeah. Hail Caesar.
Yes, he was in Hail Caesar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. There's your movie. Just kidding.
Me?
It is Brian's turn.
Jake knows where I'm going.
No, I don't.
No, fine.
Russo Brothers.
No. Give me Saoirse Ronan.
Oh.
Brian, you son of a bitch.
Hey, Brian loves Saoirse Ronan.
She's
man.
my favorite actress.
You haven't even seen Little Women.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I own it.
Yeah, he watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
He watched
I
it
didn't know.
late though.
Fine.
Is that what you were going next?
Yes.
Cool. Good thing I didn't wait.
I put her
Damn
on.
it! How did we not put Florence Pugh in this? What the?
She is.
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
Never mind. Sorry.
Shut up.
I mean, everyone has the right to read the board. Okay, I missed it.
Oh man. I will go with the best working actress today, and that is Cate Blanchett.
Agreed. I think that's the only one we agree on, Jake. With that.
All right, Keith, pick is yours.
I'm sorry I missed this and for not paying attention. How many of two? It was lead and
Two
supporting?
actors and two actresses.
Okay.
And then you choose if it's the supporting or lead.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'm going to take the actual best actress working in the world today, Jessica Chastain.
Nice.
Wow.
Great choice.
She's
Great
up there.
choice.
Do you really
Sacramento's
believe
on.
that, Keith?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It has to be someone from Sacramento, right?
She's from Sacramento.
Yes. So
Yeah, man.
she is.
I didn't know that.
She went to Sac City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that at all.
All right, Gio, pick is yours, sir. Back to back. Give me just your first pick first, so I can reveal the round.
Yeah, Denzel.
That's a great pick.
Okay. Actually, I don't.
All right, hold off on that next pick real quick, and let me show this real quick. This is what it looks like after round 2 so far.
Awesome. Hey, you want me to pause too when it comes back to me, so you can show it? Or no?
Yeah, you go ahead and pause. We'll pause after every
Okay.
single round. We'll
right,
go ahead and
cool.
pause after every single round. But that is through the first 2 rounds at the moment.
Jake, can you please stop spelling my actress's name wrong? Thank you.
Whatever, man.
She has an I after the O.
That is the most difficult
Same.
name to spell.
You know what? She gets what she gets.
No.
All right, Gio, pick in the round number 3.
Is that Kylo?
Give me a.
There's a dog across the yard barking at him right now.
Fucking camera.
Oh, okay.
Emily Blunt.
Oh, good choice. I was hoping to maybe snag her later.
Nice pick.
All right, Mr. Keith.
All right. Where am I? Okay. Let's see. Boy, I'm having a tough time with this director one. I'm going director next. Oh man. Sacramento's own Greta Gerwig.
You did that to spite me, you son of a...
Who did you say?
Dude, Keith,
Greta
I
Gerwig.
like your team so far, man.
He did it to spite me.
All right, I'll
Your
make
movie-
this easy. I am going with the best working actor today, and that is Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's a good pick, Jake. I'll tell you what. I almost went DiCaprio and Gyllenhaal. Man.
I would have shot you.
I know.
I would have hated you for so long if
I know.
you took him.
But can you imagine them together? Have they? I don't think they've ever done anything together.
No.
That'd be great.
I got a Villeneuve and Gyllenhaal reunion at the moment, man. I'm loving it.
There you go.
Oh, crap. I just hit.
All right, Brian.
I had my choice, and then I saw someone that I didn't put that someone else put, and now I'm thrown off.
While he's thinking, if you're watching, comment along with who you think we should probably take. Actors, directors, composers that are your favorites. I know you guys can't see the list, but make sure you guys are letting us know. Comment along. We'll definitely talk about it.
I'm going to go with who I originally had. Florence Pugh. Oh,
Brian's just trying to do the Little Women reunion.
Exactly. But damn you, Brian. I was thinking about her for my next pick.
Well, I'm out of actresses, but I was looking at going after Ava Green.
Oh, nice.
That's the one I'm surprised you didn't put on your list.
Are you a big fan of her, Brian?
I love her. She's like my second favorite.
All right, my pick.
Yeah,
pick Max, you are up.
Okay. So I was thinking about the Jonah Hill pick, and all of his best films come from being alongside a star. And like I think about Moneyball, he was with Brad Pitt, Wolf of Wall Street, Leo. So I think the best actor right now and always is Christian Bale. So let's put them together. I want to see that.
Oh, good. Wow, good pick.
Did I miss? Why did someone pick Coen Brothers? And I just not.
I did. Yeah,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure.
Okay, so I'm looking at it from look. We're basically the producer of the movie, right? We're putting together the team, and I got my director, I got my lead actor, or my supporting actor, whatever, however you want to do it. And I'm like, all right, these are the people I'm looking at. What am I going to add to make this movie great? Daniel Day-Lewis in a reunion with Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's do it.
I like it.
All right. Pause real quick, Mr. Bartley. This is what it currently looks like after round number 3. Pretty solid. Everybody, for the most part, mean, Max and Brian have both. Max went with the actors first. Brian went with the actresses first. So did Jacob with the actors. And Keith, Gio, and myself have kind of mixed it up. No director for Brian yet, so I'm interested to see where he goes next on this one. I will say this real quick. I wanted to discuss this before we move on really quick because we do have enough time. For our drafts, we usually do the last round is like a pick'em round, right? Where we can do that. Did you guys want to add that for round number 8? Maybe add another actor or actress to the roundup?
So it would have to be from somebody else's list though, right?
From somebody else's list, correct.
So how about if we do that, they're like a very small role, you know, like just I don't know how to.
It's like the fifth on the casting call, essentially.
Basically, yeah. It's kind of like I don't know, like almost not a cameo, but a little bit more than.
Then we have to choose an actor then.
We can choose an actor or an actress. It would be one or the other, and it would be in the third or later round. It wouldn't be a first or second round pick, as is what we usually do.
Yeah,
but it would round out to an even number of 8.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Like that.
All right,
that works.
I'll go ahead and add that for round number 8.
That's kind of a tradition for our drafts. So
yeah, cool. All right, Jacob, back to you.
All righty. So, man, this is a tough choice, but I think I want my leading actress to be Lupita Nyong'o.
Nice.
Didn't you already choose a supporting actress, or do you have an actor?
No, I don't have an actress yet. This is my first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Max, back to you.
Brian made me nervous by taking.
I should have taken Kidman, but
I made you nervous by taking who?
By taking a genre. So I need to take a genre because I want to be on top of that. So the people I have, Coen Brothers, the 2 actors, I'm going to go with crime thriller.
There you go.
Man, you guys are taking the good ones.
All right, Brian, back to you.
Let me just check one thing. Unfamiliar with. Okay. I am going to go with David Fincher.
Whew. If I didn't take Mangled, Fincher would have been mine. Oh, man, I wish I could have 2 directors.
I know, right?
Mangled and Fincher co-direct. But great pick, Brian.
Thank you.
I love your movie so far.
Oh man, that's so difficult. God. Okay. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna take another round to think about that one. All right, I'm gonna back up my actor with my supporting actor, and that is Mr. Ryan Gosling.
Damn.
Gyllenhaal and Gosling.
Jake and Ryan Gosling.
What a cast. This is so tough because I just realized now that I have 2 actors, I can't add anyone else now.
Yep.
And there's so many guys that I want on there, man. That's
funny enough, Rachel. All 3 of those are my nominees. You're welcome.
3 rounds. Awesome. Catherine Bigelow, Chadwick Boseman, Carl Urban. I like that.
I don't see Chadwick.
All right, Keith.
Okay. Sorry. I mean, I think I'm looking at an older list, so I don't see Chadwick Boseman. Anyway, okay. Let's see.
Here, I can send it to you, I think.
Here, I'll put it in the chat right now.
Okay. I'm sweating.
Not because it's hot, because you can't decide.
Oh, yes. All right, let's see. Oh, I just had her. Tessa Thompson.
Good choice.
Great pick.
Great choice. All right, Gio, go ahead and pause in between picks on this one, bud.
Yeah. Mel Gibson.
Is he qualify as a director?
Yeah, he's
the director.
He's in the director pool.
He's the director. All right, this is what it looks like after round 4. We are halfway through the draft.
With that choice, also directors are all done.
Look
Oh,
at
wow.
that list. My goodness, those are some movies right there. Gio, while I have this up real quick, I wanted to ask, and I think it's the elephant in the room for all of us, why no nomination for Mr. Zack Snyder?
I feel like maybe somebody would have taken him early just to F with me.
I don't think that would have happened.
It's our dream movies. Why would we want Zack Snyder in our dream movies?
Oh, fighting
ouch.
words, fighting words.
Oh. Suppose you'd rather have Alan Taylor?
No, not unless it's Game of Thrones, Alan Taylor.
Yes.
All right,
if it's
Gio.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's TV, Alan Taylor 100% on that one. All right, Gio, first round of round number 5.
There we go.
Maybe.
We're gonna have to put,
imagine her as a 4th round pick. Are you kidding me?
we're gonna have to put Rachel's team up on the board too.
Yeah.
Give me Meryl Streep.
There you go. Look what you did.
God, I would love to see Meryl Streep directed by Zack Snyder. My goodness.
In an action movie.
Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
That'd be cool. Actually.
All right, Keith, you are up, sir.
Oh, man. I just thought of a big dog actress that we forgot. I thought somebody else would include because I probably would have taken her. She's not on the list, unfortunately, and that is Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah. Especially after The Invisible Man this year.
Yeah, no, she's a heavyweight. But all right, let's see. Anyway,
Where's this music from,
Go
man? I'm
composer.
digging it.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm gonna go composer. Which is interesting. I probably should have gone genre first.
You can still change it.
Now mine's already made up. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go genre. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go composer. Sorry. Rupert Gregson Williams.
Nice.
Remind me, Keith, what is some of the stuff that he's done?
Wonder Woman.
All right.
I was listening to the other day, and I was like, oh, yeah, this score's great. He's actually done some really good ones. I don't have them offhand, but
My turn, right?
Yeah. No, it's my turn.
Oh.
Now I'm back in the position I was in before. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh.
Yeah, we're going down, Brian. You're 4.
Oh.
We're going down.
I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were going back up. Never mind.
There's Gio and Clay.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the most difficult draft we've done.
This is the most difficult category I've had to do so far. It's my actress category.
Yeah.
It is
so torn.
It is so hard. There are so many great women in this draft. Oh, and I feel like I'm betraying them all. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna take a swing here, and it's a surprising pick for my supporting actress. I'm gonna take Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh damn!
You love her.
I was looking at her as well. That was
Royal Pain.
She's the one. She's the one from the Cloverfield Road.
Yes, I'm hoping that one of the other ladies that I have is taken that way and taken back on the round 8. But I feel like I just betrayed those girls.
Jake, did you like her in Birds of Prey?
Yeah, she's good in everything, dude.
She's
She is. I think she's so underrated. She doesn't get talked about enough. And she did a film. She did a film a few years ago, and I forget the name of it. I'll look it up here in a second.
Hey, Birds of Prey hits HBO Max in August.
But she did a film a few years ago. It was an indie film, and it was a drama, and it's absolutely just incredible. And I'll find out the name here in a second. Rachel, by the way, that was one of the names that I was toying with. And everybody knows here how much I love Ana de Armas. And she has worked with Denis Villeneuve before, so I wanted to go a little bit of a different side here. But yeah, that's one of the names that I was definitely thinking about.
Is it mine?
It is yours, Brian.
Mahershala Ali.
Pretty good choice.
Damn, that's a good pick right there.
Oh, he broke Keith.
Look at
right
Keith.
there.
He's so mad.
There's so many good names. There's so many good names left.
Okay.
That was my next pick.
I'm also
Keith, you and I are in a duel to the death right now with your nice picks.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Max, what do you got?
I'm also torn on the actresses.
There's so many.
It's for me. It's I want to choose Amy Adams. I want to, but Christian Bale and Amy Adams have been together. We've seen that. I kind of want to see something I haven't seen.
That's exactly what I did.
But the thing is, my other choice is Rosamund Pike, who's also been with Christian Bale. So I'm going with Rosamund Pike. She's gonna kill it.
And I will say this: that was one of the very late additions, a sub edition after we had overlap. So she wouldn't have even been in the draft.
You're welcome, Max. I added her at the last minute. I love Rosamund Pike.
She just as Mary Elizabeth Winstead, she is incredibly underrated.
Exactly.
Incredibly underrated. Real quick, everyone does it together. It's an addition that we all do. We all essentially just give nominees and we collect them and then we fix the overlaps that happen. And yes, I agree. Royal Pain. Oh, that's
right.
All right.
I didn't know she was in that.
Wow,
Jacob, it is your final pick of round 5. Go ahead and pause after this one, sir.
All right. See, this is my most difficult decision right here. And there's so many picks, but I'm going to go with this one because this actress, I think she's one of the best working today. And for some reason, she gets so much hate and it's ridiculous. And that is Jennifer Lawrence. I am a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan. I freaking love her. Everybody is just put so much hate towards her because she had so much success right out the gate, but that's not reason to hate on somebody. She has an Oscar on her mantle. Give me Jennifer Lawrence as my supporting actress.
Her best film might be her first ever major film, which was Winter's Bone.
I've never seen Winter's Bone actually.
That film is insanely good.
For me, Silver Linings Playbook is my favorite right now, but I need to watch Winter. She was nominated for an Oscar for Winter's Bone.
She was amazing in American Hustle too. She was incredible in American Hustle.
Yeah. I think she won for Silver Linings, right? Is that what she won for?
Yeah. Gio, what were you gonna say, man? You got cut off there?
No, they hate Jennifer Lawrence because she half-assed it as Mystique.
I mean, that is true. It is a very valid statement.
I think the hate started before that, to be honest.
I think the hate was because she was in every movie for like 2
that's
years.
exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Everybody got tired of her. She was in The Hunger Games. She was in X-Men. She was in all these other dramas like Joy and American Hustle and Silver Linings Playbook. And then she was in Passengers with Chris.
Good for her. She was
in everything. Everything.
It's not her fault that
that's true.
Studios hired
all right.
her.
After round number 5, these are what the teams look like currently. Interesting because at the moment, a lot of people not picking their own nominees, except for myself. I have 4 of my own picks. A lot of people going in different directions.
I did not pick my own.
Heath Ledger.
Okay. Fair enough.
My first 3 picks are all mine.
Got it. That's how I kind of figured it was going to be, but
I didn't expect Daniel Day-Lewis to be available in the 3rd round, so that's all I'm going to say. I I have 3 of mine. Lupita Nyong'o, DiCaprio, and Mangold. 3 are mine.
Trust me, there were a lot of names. I don't remember exactly who were whose.
Yeah. No, but I understand. There's some guys or some people who I want that I chose, but I can't now.
All right, going on to round number 6. Jacob, the pick is back to you.
All right, so for the past 20 minutes, I've been contemplating, ever since I took Mangold and DiCaprio, what is this genre going to be? And I wanted to do something weird like a comedy or sci-fi fantasy, but it's not really going to work with this cast. It could, but I'm going to go with crime drama.
Everyone likes the crime category.
I guess so.
I'm not going to do crime.
Brian, you chose crime thriller.
No, he chose psychological thriller.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
Okay, I'm still torn on the women. There's a lot I could choose here, but I'm choosing this one because, kind of like Jake did, I'm hoping this person I'm going to choose is not going to get taken by anyone. So I'm hoping someone else will fall.
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers.
No, I'm not choosing anyone from you. It's Kirsten Dunst because I watched her in Fargo. Yeah, you wouldn't think most people have not seen her in Fargo, and the crazy woman performance that she delivered in that was superb. Like some of the best TV I've ever seen.
Max has been trying to talk me off the ledge of watching another show this week to watch Fargo for the last 6 days.
Yeah,
so just because of Kirsten Dunst.
So I know if I want her to do a crazy, if I'm choosing her, which I am, she's gonna play a crazy woman and she's gonna stun the world.
There you go.
Crushed it.
Let me mark it off.
She's a
All right, Mr. Brian, pick is yours. Pick is yours.
She was an Oscar nominee when she was.
Very true.
Oscar nominee when she was 10 or something like that.
I will take Hans Zimmer.
Good choice.
All right, give me sci-fi fantasy as my genre.
Nice. Yours works because it's Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve,
yeah.
baby.
Jake, you picked what one? Sci-fi?
Sci-fi, yeah. I had to. That's my go-to.
Well,
It's either that or like an action thriller category with Denis. So, someone pick one of my actresses, please. Please, someone pick one of my actresses. Keith, the pick is yours, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was Brian. I'm sorry. Okay.
I forgot to.
No.
That would be interesting. That's my grandma, by the way, everybody.
No thanks.
Hi, Grandma Susan.
Hello.
That was the other one I was toying with, Rachel.
Respect.
That was the other one I was toying with.
I almost went war movie too.
All due respect, Jake's grandma. No, thank you.
I just realized that Tom Hanks isn't on our list. That's amazing.
There's a lot of people. Matt Damon's on our
Tom
list.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks before Matt.
Christopher Nolan's not on the list.
Christopher Nolan's not on the list.
Wow.
Scorsese wasn't on the list until 30 minutes before the show.
Yep. I couldn't let that happen.
Yeah, I was going to yell at everybody for that. I knew that had to be Max. None of you knuckleheads that all hate Mark Scorsese.
I put him in. I'm the one that got him in.
I was going to put him just because I couldn't really
No. I was saying, it had to be you.
Oh, okay. Good looks. Okay.
Hey, Keith, I love Scorsese, man. Come on.
All right, I'm actually going to have to flip a coin right now. Sorry.
Wow.
Wait, who did he pick? What?
He's flipping a coin because he can't figure it
Oh,
out.
my goodness.
Coin flip.
I love it. I love it.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Wow.
All right.
Nice. I'm so mad at myself. I should have went Alfred Hitchcock. That's why I put him in the freaking draft. Whatever. I got caught up with James Mangold.
All right, Gio, go ahead and pause after this first pick, my man. Here's an interesting one. Cross-dressing should have a genre.
Oh, for
It's true.
Brian. For
It's
Brian.
actually
Now I'm going good movie, not one of my trashy movies.
Gio, what do you got, man?
Wait. Who did Keith pick?
Lakeith Steinfeld. He was on the earlier draft.
Give me Gangster Mob.
Wow. Good one. That's going to be good.
Here you go, Brian. For Brian.
Yeah.
For Brian, yeah. I went for a serious, good movie instead of one of my trashy ones.
All right, here is what it looks like after round number 6. Woo! Getting down to the wire here. Very, very interesting. Couple genres picked in that round. Now there's going to be a lot of composers picked in this final round.
It's been so long since my last pick, but at least I get the first steal in the 8th round.
All right, Gio, what do you got for first pick of round number 7?
Give me the guys who did Watchmen and the Social Network.
Atticus Ross and Trent Reznor.
Wow. First of all, Gio didn't even submit them. Second of all, me and Max submitted them, but it came in as a Max submission. But fantastic pick, Gio. They scored Gone Girl.
They're okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kidding. They're fantastic. Their music is incredible. All right, Keith, pick is back to you, sir.
All right. I'm going to go historical for my genre.
Really?
Yeah, I'm with them on that. That's something that I toyed with for sure. I love history films. You know, you can do anything with them. You know, based on true stories, stuff like that.
Right.
I'm down for that.
See, I would amend mine's going to be historical fiction.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. This is so hard. Goodness. I feel like I just got to get the love to one of the people who's been in my life forever, and that's Mr. John Williams. I got to go with Mr. John Williams. It just needs to happen.
Oh, yeah. If he didn't get drafted, that'd be a shame.
I was toying with Johan Johansson because he's worked with Denis Villeneuve so much, but I kind of want to make it a little different here. See? Thank you. We're on the same page here, Rachel.
Oh, I thought you saw that, and that's why you were saying it.
No.
Oh, nice.
My turn?
All right, Brian, pick is yours.
Crap.
We all get in this situation at some point.
It's between two.
Someone better pick one of my actresses or I'm going to be pissed.
I can't
I'm
pick an
be
actress
so mad
anymore, so...
Oh my god. I'm gonna go with crap. I feel like this is literally like I'm saving someone's life. I am going to go with Rami Malek.
Wow. Actually, I'm not surprised by that.
I knew you were going to take
that.
him, yeah.
Not surprised by that.
Well, you want to know who my other one, who I was deciding between?
Well, hold on. Let me look at the actors. Hold on. Let me look.
Chris Evans.
No.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say Shia LaBeouf.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was this close to taking Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I can't believe both those guys are still on the board.
I would love to see Shia in a Denis Villeneuve movie. All right, Max, pick is yours, sir.
I'm gonna go Jay-Z. I put him on the board. I got
Max.
I'm with you, Rachel. I am with you.
Max, I can't wait to see your movie, man. I can't wait.
Dude,
Kirsten Dunst with a score from Jay-Z. Yes, there you go, Keith.
It's gonna be funky.
Funky.
Can I say that the amount of shock I have right now that Ana de Armas is still on the board?
Yeah, trust me, I know.
So many.
I
so
know.
words, like, what was
Okay,
that?
I know.
I will say the ones that are shocking me the most is probably
We
Ana
can talk
de
about after
Armas.
draft.
Well,
There's
this
a
is
lot of
last pick.
names. Margot Robbie.
Quentin
That-
Tarantino wasn't picked. I thought you guys all loved Quentin Tarantino.
That's what I was
Well,
going to
there's
say.
only 6 of us.
I was going to say Ana de Armas, Margot Robbie, and Scarlett Johansson is shocking me right now. And Charlize. Oh, Charlize.
Oh my god.
You just mentioned 2 of the actresses that I was going back and forth. All right, Jacob. Final pick of round
All
7
right.
before we get to the pick'em round.
So I would love to reteam James Mangold with Marco Beltrami. They worked on Logan together, but I'm going to switch it up, do something a little bit different. I'm going to draft Daniel Pemberton. And if you guys don't know about him, the movie that
Spider-Verse.
is making me draft him is Steve Jobs. The score for Steve Jobs is amazing, but he did do Spider-Man and Spider-Verse. He's done a ton of good stuff. He's done a bunch of stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, the movie that is making me pick him is Steve Jobs. But yeah, Daniel Pemberton is my composer.
All right, here's what it looks like after round 7. Before we get to the pick'em round, these are all the official picks.
Right?
Everyone is taken from the board that we can take. Now, round 8 all comes down to what Brian has said, the steal round. And it's not taking someone from someone's team. It's essentially borrowing them, which means, say I take someone from Gio's team between round 3 and 7. He has them as well as I do. We've done this in every one of our drafts, and so it makes sense. And Jacob, the pick is yours. And hello,
All right.
Kimmy. Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Man,
Hello,
okay.
Kimmy.
So I think I'm going to have to go with, and Brian, I'm going to borrow somebody from you for my movie.
No.
She's going to have to fly over to wherever I'm filming for a couple days and shoot some scenes, and that is Florence Pugh.
Nice.
All right.
And the rule is if somebody
nobody
gets
can
taken,
pick
they're
Florence
off the
Pugh now?
board to be
Yeah.
stolen again.
So
Yeah.
nobody can pick Florence Pugh anymore. Yes, you are correct. Max, the pick is yours, sir.
Okay, I was sort of hoping that Shia would be picked. I was going to take Shia LaBeouf, think that he could fit in like a one scene, change the entire movie type deal. But I didn't get to choose him. So I'm going to tighten up my movie by choosing a composer, a real one. And I'll take Hans Zimmer. I'll take Hans Zimmer because I'm going action drama or action thriller, crime thriller. So there's going to be moments where you need some of that music to kind of, or some of that score to kind of titillate you. So I want some of that along with my rap song.
All right. I'll take it. I am going to steal. I don't know who has him, but I'm going to steal Adam Driver.
That's Keith.
So it has to be
No. Yes, you can't. It's between the round 3 and 7.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was a first round pick.
Well, can you throw it back up? Because I don't remember who's round 3 and 7.
Wait, you don't have the thing up?
Say you're only gonna-
I'll go ahead and leave this up then.
Then I am going to put for psychological thriller. Give me Christian Bale.
Attaboy. Good choice.
I'll take Christian Bale.
Yeah. Round 3, great choice.
Give me one of my favorite actresses working. Gio, thank you very much for taking her in the 3rd round, and that is Miss Emily Blunt.
Ooh, I knew you wanted her when Gio drafted her.
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
She's in Edge of Tomorrow, right? Which we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
Keith, you love Adam Driver, man.
What's not to love you?
No, I love Adam Driver too, but he was quick with it. He knew right away
Drafted
who
him
he
first.
wanted.
Twice. Yeah.
Oh, because he took Kylo in the
Drafted
villains
him first
draft, right?
twice. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
All right, Keith, who you stealing? Who you borrowing?
I'm gonna borrow I need a scene stealer. Okay, I need someone a memorable cameo here. It's gonna come from Mr. Ryan Gosling.
Yes.
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 I thought you might have gone for
Nice.
Mahershala.
All right, Gio, the final pick of the draft. Who you stealing, man?
So it could be anybody, right? It could be director,
be-
composer.
Anybody from any category from round 3 to round 7.
I'm gonna be ready. Snyder Weed situation happens on my set. The director. Oh, give me Daniel Day-Lewis.
There you go. There you go.
Jacob.
There you go.
I was
right,
like,
gentlemen.
come on, that's a good one.
Real quick, Florence Pugh is wonderful. Yes. Sorry, Keith, you're all blocked off
Agreed.
there. Did anyone get Christoph Waltz? Nobody got Christoph Waltz, but he was nominated.
Yeah,
he was
man.
nominated.
There's so many names.
That's an absolute scene stealer for that. Yes, and let's mention some names that weren't even nominated. Brie Larson wasn't nominated.
Yeah.
You know, there were a lot of
That's
people who were not actually nominated in the draft. But again, it comes down to some personal choices here. But let's go ahead and run through this. Gio, why don't you go ahead and read your team off, man? And real quick, before you read it, and then talk a little bit about what you would want from that movie. How about that?
Okay, so the movie is a gangster mob, and I want you to picture Daniel Day-Lewis and Meryl Streep as the king and queen of the underground gangster world, and Denzel Washington is the police chief, and his deputies are Emily Blunt and Heath Ledger.
Oh my
And at
goodness.
some point in the movie, Denzel and Daniel Day-Lewis have a confrontation directed by Mel Gibson with the music from Watchmen and Gone Girl.
I should have had you gone last because, good lord.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds great.
I'm not creative enough for this.
Well, Keith, try your best to follow that up.
Listen, mine's like I said, it's a historical fiction. I'm thinking late 70s. I'm thinking mid to late 70s. And Adam Driver, Jessica Chastain. Let's see. I don't know what. Like I said, Greta Gerwig directing. I think it's some sort of international incident, like I don't know, maybe the Afghan Soviet War, something like that. I don't know how Greta Gerwig, but not the war itself, because it's not a war movie, but something in the political side, the side of it. And Lakeith Stanfield, he plays a great agent. He'll be some kind of I don't know. I just picture him. He's got to be somebody with a badge. Keith Stanfield. He plays a great cop or some kind of government official, CIA person or whatever.
Like Knives Out.
In fact, Adam Driver and Keith Stanfield are like Knives Out, or like the girl with the dragon, whatever that one.
That's right. Yeah.
The girl with the whatever.
The girl in the spider's web.
Hornet's nest, whatever it was. Spider's web. That's what it was. Yes, that's all right. I don't know who Tessa Thompson will be. I couldn't think of. I'm trying to think of who would she be in this role. It's gonna be something big, but yeah. And then Ryan Gosling, he's gonna make a cameo. He's gonna have a similar cameo like McConaughey in a Wolf of Wall Street, where it's gonna be probably right at the beginning of the movie, and scored by Rupert Gregson-Williams.
There we go.
All right, mine. Denis Villeneuve has done a lot. He's obviously done films like Prisoners and Arrival and Sicario. Very different types of films from each other. I want to see him go to space. I want to see him do a legit sci-fi fantasy film that goes to space. And I have my crew. I have Cate Blanchett. I have Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Gosling. I have Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Emily Blunt. There's my crew. I want it in the vein of something like Gravity or Interstellar or Ad Astra, where it's futuristic, decades, hundreds of years in the future. Kind of seeing what our people can do in the future. His idea of that, And of course, you score that with John Williams, and it's just a knock out of the park. An absolute win with some space music for Mr. John Williams.
That sounds awesome.
All right, so the way I was going for this was I wanted a la Shutter Island, where it's just like you don't see it coming until it slaps you in the face at the end. So that's why I have David Fincher doing it.
Yeah, you got the right director for that.
I know. And so I'm thinking like something along the lines of maybe Saoirse Ronan and Rami Malek are a couple, and he does something that gets him sent to prison or crazy institution, but he didn't do it. And you got Christian Bale is one of your crazy people that's already there. He's been there, been through it. Mahershala Ali is some detective that is trying to figure out who did it, and then Florence Pugh. Oh, I don't know what I would put her. His partner trying to help figure it out.
All right.
Oh, with Hans Zimmer scoring.
Awesome. Oh, I can't wait for this next one.
Okay. So
this movie looks wild.
I went with Coen Brothers because I think they set the scene perfectly. I had No Country for Old Men and Burn After Reading in mind, and the two of those together is an unbelievable thriller.
God, Burn After Reading.
Keeps you on your toes, and then incredible character development. So those are the two things that I'm going to build my movie on. With the four actors that I have, Christian Bale, Jonah Hill, Rosamund Pike, and Kirsten Dunst, each one of them, I see them as being a completely different person, completely different walks of life, coming in and having to connect somehow in a brutal way. And I just see them, I see each person getting a ton of character development on their own until they come together, and then there's some kind of chaos. I see that being kind of led up and brought in together with Hans Zimmer's scoring, and then Jay-Z is going to bring it home with like the crazy scenes and some nice music. So there you go, Jacob.
Nice. So I'm assuming Hans Zimmer and Jay-Z are working together on the music.
Honestly,
Nice.
Hans Zimmer probably will take the lead. Jay-Z will make the soundtrack.
Well, yeah, score and soundtrack. There we go. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Jacob, pick is yours, man.
Okay, so I've Mangled. I have a crime drama, and at first mine was actually kind of similar to Gio's, but I'm switching it up a little bit. So basically, since I have Florence Pugh in there, right, and she's the fifth name on the cast list. So this is what it's going to be. So James Mangold's directing the crime drama, and you have a great score by Daniel Pemberton. So you have this family, and at the beginning, the mother has long passed. Daniel Day-Lewis is the father, and you have three siblings. Leonardo DiCaprio is the older brother. Jennifer Lawrence is the middle sister, and Florence Pugh is the youngest sister. In the first half hour of the film, Florence Pugh's character, the youngest sister, is kidnapped and murdered. And Daniel Day-Lewis, who's very old at this time, and he's not able to get too physically involved, but Daniel Day-Lewis, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Jennifer Lawrence as a family, they go on this mission, road trip, or whatever to kind of figure out what happened to their sister. And it's a revenge story, and they're trying to take down the people who killed their younger sister and daughter. And Lupita Nyong'o is going to play the lead detective who's on the case, who at first is trying to help them, but starts to figure out that they're starting to murder people while they start looking for the killer of their younger family member. And yeah, so that's going to be it.
I like that a lot.
I like all of our movies. Everything is so different.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. I really want to see all of these.
Real quick, Rachel added, wish we had a screenwriter round. So the only reason why I didn't suggest this as a round is because most of the directors that we had nominated were also writers. Exactly, and it would have been double names. A lot of the names that Quentin Tarantino, Denis Villeneuve, Coen Brothers, they're all writer-directors. and so it kind of just would have been overlaps. And so that's the only reason why we didn't include screenwriters, and because it's a very obvious, powerful category that's very important. But for the most part, the good directors are also writers.
Yeah, most of us chose people that would
Yes.
screenwrite their own.
David Fincher, almost actually. Let me look at. I think all of us did. Greta Gerwig writes. Mel Gibson writes. I mean, so every single one of our directors is a writer as well. So there you go.
Yeah, but I would pick Taylor Sheridan to write my movie.
Oh, I would have gotten to him first, bro.
Yeah.
I would have gotten to him first.
Yeah, if he was, yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it. Are we going to talk some trades, or are we going to wrap it up?
I mean, if anybody wants to do trades, I know Gio probably might want to do a trade.
I don't know if I could part with any of my actors or any of my team.
No, I'm happy with my team.
I'm not trading.
That's very true. All of ours are very, very heavy movies.
That's true.
Very heavy movies.
I almost went comedy, but I couldn't see it with my cast and my director.
I originally put Judd Apatow on there, and then I took him off because it just didn't seem like he fit.
So I was going to put Apatow instead of Hitchcock before I put Hitchcock in there.
I almost went action comedy in vein of The Nice Guys. That's kind of what I almost aimed for. But I decided once I got Denis, I had to go sci-fi fantasy.
Jacob, I would have put money that you would have taken John Hughes.
Yeah, I mean, I you know what? I didn't even.
Gio nominated him.
I went Mangold just because I don't know. I just didn't even think about it. But hey, I'm happy with it.
You're lucky that Mangold was even there, bro.
No, I know. I got lucky. That's what I'm saying. I think he was my first pick, so
yes,
I'm happy with it. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Apocaflix Now, our dream movie draft. That was so much fun. I'm sure Jake's going to put up the list of our teams on social media, so we can kind of just bask in that glory for a little bit until our next movie draft. Yes, and if you have not already, please subscribe. Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what your dream movie would be and who you would choose in these categories. Also, who's your favorite movie? Let us know in the comment section. It's not a competition, but yes, it is.
It's always a competition.
Well, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all on Tuesday.